In this energy healing, we address love, feeling broken, and the manifesting power of nurturing yourself. Stay tuned. Welcome to Community Energy Healings to unlock your brightest future, no matter what's happening in the world. This is a service that I offer every week as my gift for anyone who resonates with this type of support. Energy healings are an innovative empowerment tool that help you to access your natural power to create your best life while accelerating the release of any and all resistance that gets in the way. If you are brand new to these energy healings with me, I'm going to invite you to hit the pause button and step away and take a few first steps next. Go to unlockyourbrightestfuture.com. That's information central for all things related to these community energy healings. Watch the orientation video, read the disclaimer, and then once you know that this is for you, come back. Feel free to participate live every week in the Receive community on Facebook, or you can participate with the recordings in any number of ways, and all the information is on that page. Again, it's unlockyourbrightestfuture.com. If you don't know me, my name is Sonia Miller. I'm an empowerment coach and energy healing practitioner, and I help accomplished women who feel that they're meant for more to unlock the purpose, passion, and prosperity that still eludes them without wasting time or working harder. Now, while my coaching programs are tailored to professional women, energy healings are for anyone who resonates with the topics that we address. It's been wonderful to see the experiences, the results, the shifts that people are having, and all are welcome. So with that, we're going to move into energy healing number 11 today. And if you are returning, you know what to do. So pull out your journal, and we're going to start doing our baseline assessment for today. And also, I really encourage and invite you to post in the chat on Facebook, or if you're returning and watching, excuse me, the video on YouTube or wherever you're watching it, and say hello. Let me know who's here so I can connect with you. Post any questions you have. And if you're a returning participant, I'd love to hear any observations that you've had over the last week or since the last energy healing that you engaged in. It's always helpful for me to know what's arising for each participant. So on to today's energy healing. The first thing we're going to do is check in with ourselves. Take a deep breath. And energy healings meet you where you're at the time you're participating, whether live or via recording, because energy is one. And so alignment is what brings you together with these energy healings. And this is why the recordings are so powerful, because when you're ready for them, they are here for you. So you're in alignment. So where you are right now, take a moment to connect with what is something that you would love to experience or create in your future, whether it's the immediate future, whether it's a long-term vision. Check in with where you are right now. Just write down a few words to identify today's focus for you. And while you're doing that, I'll see if I can see some people on my other screen here on Facebook. Okay, and with that, what we're going to do is we're going to move into the baseline assessment. So write down these 4 prompts first. 1, 2, 3, 4. The word struggle, attention grabbers is number 2. Resistance on a scale of 1 to 10. And sensations. And hello to those of you who are here. Good to see you. All right, so as you think about this thing that you'd like to create or experience in your future, allow yourself to just jot down the first few things that come to your mind in terms of where you're struggling with this. What are you struggling with around this topic? And now moving on to the attention grabbers, which might be similar or different than number one, is pay attention to what is grabbing your attention. What is occupying most of the space in your awareness right now? Whether you're thinking about something, problem solving, fixating, ruminating, something that you think you need to do, what's grabbing your attention, and jot down a few words about that. Okay, and now we're going to do a numeric assessment of any resistance that you're feeling. This is just going to be intuitive, whatever arises. There's no right answer. So 10 is the maximum level of resistance or struggle, and or 0 is there's no resistance or struggle, but chances are you probably wouldn't be here if there wasn't at least a little bit. So whatever that number is, jot that down. And finally, check in with your body and notice any sensations that you're aware of at this time. Notice where you feel it, what you're aware of, any words or images that seem connected to that sensation, if there are, and just jot those down. Meanwhile, I think I saw some questions. Let me just check in quickly. Okay, hi everyone. Cannot stay for the whole hour today. Oh, perfect. Thanks, Heather, for responding to that. Yes, you can always come for part of it and for part of today if you can't stay for the whole time, and then catch the recording. All right. So with that, put aside paper and pen, get comfortable, and we'll see what's coming through today. I will tell you, I've been aware of some energies in the last 3 or 4 days, which is usually how it happens. I start to tune in, so we'll see how that may or may not show up today. Okay, so I invite you to take a deep cleansing breath. And if you haven't already, allow your eyelids to become heavy and close safely shut. Become aware of whatever is holding your body up. And allow yourself to recognize the reliability and the presence of this physical support for your body and your being. Know that your breath is imbued with a divine intelligence that guides your entire being into deeper relaxation and safety. And if at any time you need to attend to something in your physical world, feel free to do so as you need to. You can always come back to the recording. And now bring your awareness to your heart. Imagine that you're breathing in and out of your heart space. And we're going to cycle through 3 rounds of breathing. I will guide you. After these 3 cycles of breath, you will resume a natural and comfortable rhythm. And with each breath, you'll relax into deeper safety and relaxation. So take a deep breath and fill your lungs completely. And hold the fullness for 1 beat. And exhale longer and slower, expelling every last drop of breath to empty, holding the emptiness for 1 beat, relaxing deeper. And now take another deep breath to fill your lungs completely. Holding the fullness for 1 beat. And exhale longer and slower, expelling every last drop of breath to empty, holding the emptiness for 1 beat, relaxing deeper. And now 1 more deep breath to fill your lungs completely. Hold the fullness for one beat. And exhale longer and slower, expelling every last drop of breath to empty, holding the emptiness for one beat. Deeper and deeper relaxed. And now resuming a natural and comfortable rhythm. Okay. So as you breathe in and out of your heart, envision that your heart space is a portal to the divine love and light of life itself, life force energy, which flows into your being with each breath, illuminating your awareness that you may know more truly who and what you really are. As you acknowledge the nature of life, you acknowledge your true nature, for you are an expression of life. So as you breathe deeply, you open to knowing that you are wholeness. You are peace. You are power. You are prosperity. You are freedom. You are all sufficiency of supply and support. You are divine worthiness. You are vital, perfect health. You are all that is good. And as this energy flows through you, your heart magnetically draws to you the support of Mother Earth from below and Father Spirit from above. And these energies commune together to flow beyond your flesh to bathe you and surround you in love, safety, guidance, and protection. As you understand that any discomfort or challenge you experience is actually held in the energy of wholeness and love. Okay. So with that, you'll hear me say repeat after me a number of times. You can repeat after me silently or out loud in your space, or simply let the words wash over you. If you feel any discomfort, which is highly rare, just tap on your heart center and that will support the energy to move through. And you can always stay tuned after the wrap up today to ask any questions. Repeat after me. My intention is to 100% embody fully the divine truth of who I really am, and to relate to all that is presenting in the love, peace, and light of truth, now and forevermore, in ways better than I ever imagined. Okay, so for today's energy healing, overall strength is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50% strength. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and weakness at 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90% weakness. 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 0, 1, 2, 3, infinity to infinity, 1, 2, 3 dimensional influences, memories, residuals, forgiving, forgetting, correcting. Right now, this minute, strong, complete, permanent, absolute to infinity, past, present, future, strong. Take a deep breath. Tap on your heart center. When I say to take a deep breath, you can always tap on your heart center to strengthen the physical experience of relaxing into the support, but you don't have to, because I do it on your behalf. Okay, so we're going to check for internal objections. Repeat after me. I want to heal this. It's safe to heal this. I deserve to heal this. It will benefit me and others to heal this. It is possible to heal this. I will heal this. So deserving and will has shown up as internal objections. Priority for today is will. So I'm going to have you tap on the karate chop point, which is the side of the palm here, either hand, doesn't matter which. And take some gentle breaths as you repeat after me. Even though a part of me thinks that I will not heal this, I am willing to love and honor myself anyway, and to allow my will and divine will to harmonize in ways better than I ever imagined. Even though part of me thinks that I will not heal this, I am willing to love and honor myself anyway, and to allow my will and divine will to harmonize in ways better than I ever imagined. Even though part of me thinks that I will not heal this, I am willing to love and honor myself anyway, and to allow my will and divine will to harmonize in ways better than I ever imagined. Okay, you can stop tapping there. Tap on your heart center now. Take a deep breath. And repeat after me. I want to heal this. It's safe to heal this. I deserve to heal this. It will benefit me and others to heal this. It is possible to heal this. I will heal this. Checking for denial, denial of denial, no perception, no chromosomal programming, NDPR conflict. Take another deep breath. Okay, overall strength, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80% strength up from 50. 80, 90, 100, and weaknesses at 10, 20, 30% down from 90. So that was a big shift. 30, 20, 10, 0, 1, 2, 3, infinity to infinity, 1, 2, 3, dimensional influences, memories, residuals, forgiving, forgetting, correcting. Right now, this minute's strong, complete, permanent, absolute infinity, past, present, future strong. Take a deep breath. Okay, so let's see now what shows up further for today. First thing showing up is a core wound. Okay, so it begins, it's a prompt, love equals. So there's already weakness coming through. What are you associating with love? Love equals, so now we have emotions. 1 to 10, 1 to 5, 1 to 2. Anxiety. Correcting. Other associations, 1 to emotions, 1 to 10, 1 to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Repressed fear. Correcting. More emotions, 1 to 10, 1 to 5, 1, 2. Apprehension. Correcting. More emotions, 1 to 10, 1 to 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's blockage here, denial, denial of denial, no perception, no chromosomal programming, NDPR conflict here. Broken. Broken. So is it, what's coming through is, it's just kind of a really, a direct statement. Okay, so what came through is, I am broken in my capacity to experience love is the word. I am broken in my capacity to experience love. Okay. More emotions, more around that, more around love equals, more emotions, 1 to 10, 1 to 5, 6, 7. Blockage, denial, 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 no perception, no chromosomal programming, NDPR conflict. Is it here, here, here? Disappointment. Love equals disappointment. More emotions, 1 to 10, 1 to 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Confused, love equals confused. Correcting more emotions, 1 to 10, 1 to 5, 6. Interesting. The word is defensive. Too much defensiveness regarding love equals too much defensiveness. So these are all associations with love. Anything else in the emotions? Other associations with love that are non-emotional energy, so strong muscle. Okay. Anything else for today? There's more. Okay, now we're getting into some affirmations. Let's see what shows up here. So you can repeat after me if you like. Okay. I love life and it shows. Correcting. Okay, so that's incongruent. More affirmations. So strong muscle here. Blockage, is it here? Blockage, denial, 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 no perception, no chromosomal programming, anti-pair conflict. Repeat after me. I feel special. It's also incongruent. Incongruent means you're being your body, some part of you doesn't believe that, especially related to associations with love. Any more on that page? Here, here. Repeat after me. I am relaxed and calm. Incongruent. Is there more here? So strong muscle. No. Any more here? So strong muscle. Here. Yes. Repeat after me. I am free. Also incongruent. Any more affirmations? Anything else for today? Okay, so this is what we're healing. So what I'll share is what I've been tuning into the last few days is our relationship to vulnerability and our relationship to the experience of anxiety. And it's interesting how the first thing that came up was disempowering associations with love and love in the human experience. I mean, it's been written about and by poets and explored and songs for eternity. So it's an enormous concept, which I think is very reflective of how we as humans want it, grapple with it. And that's just at the human experience. And then there's the spiritual experience and consciousness of divine love, which is unconditional. And then we're here in this human realm that is by design conditional. So all that to say, what's coming through today is the human experience of love brings with it vulnerability. And it's because it's an open-heartedness. And then we have all of these human experiences of conditional love, which is, it's conditional doesn't mean bad. It's just that we live in the realm of conditions. Okay. And yet love is in its highest, purest expression unconditional. So associations like confusion, anxiety, apprehension, I'm broken, disappointed. So what was coming through the last few days was our relationship with vulnerability and anxiety, how the path of empowerment includes exploring how to live life open-heartedly, because fulfillment is a feeling. Living life is an alive experience. It's never finite. You can't control it. So that was coming through. And And here it is. Here it is. Okay, so now as we look at what each one of you needs today regarding what you want to create in your future, immediate or long term, whether you identified something specific to love, whether you identified something regarding anxiety or things that bring anxiety with them. Whatever that is for you today, this is what serves you. This is what serves you to relate to yourself, relate to your life in the most empowering way, which is an open-heartedness, and the capacity to access a relationship with all of yourself that is based in love. And these are all things that are coming through today because, I could talk about a million things, but this is what's coming through today. There's many different definitions of love, and one of my favorites comes from one of my studies with Sadhguru, and it's very simple, which is love is inclusion. In other words, love is non-resistance. It means everything is welcome here. And as we practice how to be unselective about what we're experiencing in our feelings, what life is giving us, whether it's anxiety, apprehension, pain, how to relate to that, how to feel empowered, how to know how to be soothed, how to nurture ourselves, with unconditional receptivity, which I'm not saying is easy. That's part of the journey that we walk as humans. That is what it means to love ourselves. It's welcoming home the aspects of yourself that you didn't know how to, didn't want to, judged as unacceptable, learned were unacceptable. So when people hear the phrase love yourself or love, most of us think it's simply a feeling, but it's a way of relating to yourself and to life. And it's learnable if we didn't learn and are wounded. So this is what today's energy healing is supporting for everyone. So with that, I'm getting confirmation on all that. Are there any origins that need to be identified for today? Yes. So current life origin, no. And past life, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ancestral, other. So there's 6 past life origins. Okay, priority 0 to 50, 0, 10, 20, 30, 20, 25, 6, 7. Female, so you were female in this past life. At divine separation, at conception in utero, birth to 1, 1 to 10, 10, 20, 20, 30, 30, 40, 40, 50, 50, 60, 50, 55, 6, 7. 57 years old. Okay, that's interesting. All right, 57-year-old female. Was this your own energy? Yes. Did it have to do with a relationship with somebody? No. Um, hmm. Yeah. So this is your own experience, your own energy. So let's see what shows up here, which is interesting. I was tuning in and I'm getting a little glimmer, but it wasn't like this thing that came through. So let's see how we're guided on this healing sequence. Okay. It's not funny because all the healing sequences either are love associations or healing associations. So this is a love association. Is it here, here, here? I love this. Okay, so repeat after me. Love is nurturing myself. Okay, so this is exactly what was coming through. So the expression, the experience, the practice of self-love through nurturing. Nurturing is receiving of what is here. Sometimes what is here is pain. Sometimes what is here is fear. So, sometimes what is here is anxiety, vulnerability, challenge, struggle. So nurturing is welcoming it. It's like, come, you are welcome. And it's acceptance and it's space, right? So there's a incongruency here around love is nurturing from this past life. Okay, so if nurturing yourself is not love, because that's the incongruency, we're going to find out what you're associating with nurturing yourself. There's fear. Hmm. So there's a fear of punishment, associating nurturing yourself with a fear of punishment. Interesting, not love. Anything else here? So strong muscles. So is there blockage, denial, denial of denial, no perception, no chromosomal programming, anti-peer conflict? There's also a fear of the unknown. Hmm. Okay, so something that came through very strongly with that fear is I was actually shown the very first time I picked up a book that was about self-hypnosis. And it was actually the book, The Relaxation Response. And so the idea was to close my eyes, which was meditative, and basically turn within. I was very young. I was in my, geez, I think I was in my 20s, early 20s. And I remember I had never done that before. I was very externally, everything was externally oriented. I was looking for answers and books and teachers and the right answer. Like I have to figure out the right answer to life. So I picked up this book and I was guided to close my eyes and turn within. And I remember I was terrified. I was terrified of what I'd find within. It's so amazing now because this is my happy place, but in that this time. And so this is the fear of the unknown. Nurturing yourself is about turning within. It's about stopping the searching, the seeking, all that's out there. Even when we're craving and clinging and grasping at nurturing externally, right? Which is absolutely part of nurturing. This is not about you don't need anybody by any means. But when we look externally, because we have no way to reference that internally, it will keep us seeking, as opposed to I check in with myself, I explore what my needs are, and then I become curious about how I'd like those needs met. And there's many ways that we can nurture ourselves, but we can also by that, that's an act of self-nurturing to actually turn within and ask and listen and care. Then you can become available and open to it coming. As I always say, there's one source and infinite channels. There's one source of love and infinite channels. There's one source of nurturing and infinite channels. There's one source of money and infinite channels. So that's life. Okay. So when you turn within, you start to open up to any channel of nurturing coming in. And it could come from expected and unexpected places. But the first part is practicing, being willing gently as you're able to turn within into the unknown if you've never done it before, or if that orientation has been very malnourished and you think that turning within is just thinking. It's a deeper body-based awareness. Okay. So fear of punishment, fear of the unknown. And I'm getting that there's more around punishment. Are there any other fears? No. So let's find out what this fear of punishment around nurturing self. And you are 57 years old here. So this is very interesting to me because it could have begun as a childhood wound, but something happened at 57 that like that's where it originated, this whole healing that we're doing. So what more do we need to know about the fear of punishment? Is it here? Is it areas of life? Let's see if I can get that. Okay. Fear of punishment with family. Oh, okay. I think I need more there. Okay. So this fear of punishment, of nurturing, oh, this is so important. This is so powerful. There is a whole bunch of wounding messaging in our culture, in our families, and in the world that, which is really the pathologizing of beingness, right? It's like doing is valued, being is not, right? So doing is where we get our sense of worth. So what you do, what you achieve, how productive you are. And when doing has been valued and being is malnourished at best, we look at being through the lens of doing. We have this internalized doing lens that looks at being, and it doesn't see being for what it is, which is this incredible, I mean, it's everything. Being is everything comes from our state of beingness. But when we don't know what that is, we look at everything through this internalized bias of doing. So doing is good and not doing is bad. Now, if we look at being, we see it as not doing. So in come these judgments that doing looks at being through these lenses of judgment, which is lazy. Think about nurturing, right? And you're being, you're nurturing. But if you don't understand the power of nurturing, then being or not doing is lazy, weak, slow, indulgent, right? And who knows what kinds of messages you, as this 57-year-old now woman in this past life, got growing up from family, from society that valued doing. And of course, we hear these stories about, and by the way, these stories and these teachings are coming through as part of this energy healing because whatever the energy is and whatever the words are, somebody needs to hear it. Okay, so there'll be phrases that really stand out for you and resonate for you, and you can make note of that after the energy healing. So we hear it's like, I'll give you something to cry about, or shake it off, shake it off. Let's say you're hurting or something bad, or get over it. Get over it's a big one. We have vulnerability and fear, and we get the message to get over it. It's so strong. This has been coming through a lot the last few days, which is we tell ourselves that we have this discomfort, this fear, this anxiety, this vulnerability, and our ultimate goal is to get over it. You don't have to get over it. It will let you go. But what's required is to nurture it, to let it be here. You don't have to do anything about it. Let it be here. It just needs permission, and then it'll do what it came here to do. Okay. So that's the fear of punishment in this past life origin, these messages of basically the get over it, right? So here something happened, 57 years old, and I don't know if we're going to get the details, but there's something important that happened here where nurturing yourself was confronted. Either you needed nurturing, we'll see if something more comes in, but you were confronting the fear of punishment and the fear of the unknown. Okay. I keep getting that you lost a spouse. Okay, so did you, okay, was there a loss? No. Was there a death? No. Was there a physical diagnosis or ailment? No. What was so interesting about this past life is it wasn't in relationship with anyone, so it's in your relationship with you. So was it an awakening? Did you experience an awakening at 57 years old that your relationship to self-love and nurturing was wrong, was incorrect based on your family upbringing. So you had an awakening. You had a spiritual awakening. And you were called to self-nurture. And there's something very important. It's almost like what I'm getting, this is interesting. What I'm getting is whoever is participating and needs this, whatever is happening for you right now, it's almost like you're picking up where you left off in this lifetime. Or the vibration's the same. It's like you're confronting, there's something, whether it's unconscious or conscious, is like you're realizing, this is what it is. You're realizing you need to nurture yourself. Some of you may be at capacity. Oh my gosh, it's really coming through. You're at capacity, you're maxed out. What you've been doing isn't working, and you need to nurture yourself. And it's like feeling stuck between a rock and a hard place because you need it, but it's unfamiliar. You don't know what to do because you're looking at it through the doing lens. So it's the unknown, and you're confronting the incongruency between I need to be doing, or I'm doing because it's all I know how to do, but it isn't working. So this feeling of stuck between a rock and a hard place. And so this is it. It's not that you're picking up where you left off, is that your energy right now is a match to this moment of spiritual awakening in this past life. And so whatever was in the way back then is coming up for healing today so that you can be more empowered, more free, more liberated to open up, to life giving you everything you need to continue this journey of discovery in terms of nurturing yourself, whether it's your own internal revelations, whether it's being guided to the right book or the right teacher. This energy healing will really support you to open up to nurturing because your whole body and your whole being is calling for it. Okay, so is this accurate? Yes. Is there more information we need to know about this? No. Anything else around this past life? No. Okay, so that's what's being healed today. Okay, so with that, numeric tapping of a holding TAT, vortex of light, spiritual bodies, you and release. Okay. All right, so having you tap on your heart center now. And with this, we're going to release any remaining energy, reset your field, and restore you to the wholeness that's your true nature, taking a cleansing breath, correcting all of this at the energy to matter, matter to energy level, to other dimensions, existence, universe, time, space, energy, black hole, the unknown. Eliminate, free, independent, release, and protect. Protection is being called for. Memories, residuals, remnants, imprints, there's remains, memories, forgiving, forgetting unconditionally right now, this minute, strong, same, not same, different, not different, change, no change, 100% perception, conscious, unconscious, enhancements, triggers, blockage. Take a deep breath. Okay, keep tapping, confirming that you've neutralized, healed, and released all of this past life origin, whether it's been spoken or unspoken, as a 57-year-old female. Incongruency with love is nurturing, fear of punishment regarding family associations, and nurturing, and fear of the unknown. Excuse me. Any weakness around spiritual awakening or self-nurturing. Okay. Also confirming you've neutralized, healed, and released any incongruencies or limitations regarding love equals anxiety, repressed fear, apprehension, broken. I am broken in my capacity to experience love, disappointment, confusion, defensiveness, and all affirmations that were identified. Keep tapping, take a deep breath. Okay, repeat after me. Love equals nurturing. I am safe and protected. I am neutral and strong regarding family. I am willing, ready, and able to experience the highest possibility of fulfillment regarding the energy of family, connection, and community as aligned with my highest good and greatest joy. I relax into my natural divine safety. I am willing, ready, and able to open to my spiritual awakening in alignment with my own unique path, nobody else's, and in alignment with my highest good and greatest joy. Feeling safe and supported as I do so in ways better than I ever imagined. Continuing to repeat after me if you like. I am willing, ready, and able to be guided as I explore how to best nurture myself. Good. Confirming that this past life origin is collapsed to zero. Are there any remaining? So all 6 collapsed to zero. And continue, repeat after me. I love life and it shows. I feel special. I am relaxed and calm. I am free. Repeat after me. Love equals peace, safety, relaxation, wholeness, pleasant surprises, clarity, respect. Is there anything else we need here? That's it. Okay. So you can stop tapping, take a deep breath. All right. And now repeat after me. My intention has been to 100% embody fully the divine truth of who I really am, and to relate to all that was presenting in the love, peace, and light of truth, now and forevermore, in ways better than I ever imagined. Overall strength is 100, and weakness is 0. Great. Okay. So we're going to start to bring this to a close. Take a gentle cleansing breath. We give grateful thanks to our expanded selves, Mother Earth, Father Spirit, and the divine love of the universe, world without end. Fully releasing all of this unto the infinite power of the divine, allowing perfect right action to express in, as and through you with ease and grace. And gently as you're ready, feel yourself coming back to your physical reality. You can give your hands a squeeze, your legs a squeeze, feeling yourself back in your body. When you're ready, you can open your eyes, you can look around, see what time it is, and pull out your journal. And now you're going to check in with yourself. So let your eyes just gently skim over your baseline assessment, the words you wrote down, the numbers, how you feel in your body. And as you do, just make note of if you feel better, worse, or the same. And please share that in the chat along with anything that's standing out. I would love to know what's standing out for you and any questions you have, which I'll circle back after the wrap up to address, okay, during Q&A wrap up. And as you're doing that, just as a recap on what to do in the week ahead, you're going to practice what I call life observations. Okay, so pay attention to the attention grabbers that are occupying your space, the space of your awareness. and how they have shifted from where we started today and how they're different in the week ahead. Make note of opportunities, insights, and pleasant surprises that show up in your inner world or your life. These are not a coincidence. This is part of what happens as you transform your consciousness, because your consciousness creates your reality. So we've opened up a space for brand new possibilities and consciousness to occur for you as a result of this energy healing. And as far as taking action, take action on the feel good breadcrumbs that life shows you, that shows up for you, okay, as best you can with no attachment to the outcome. Because what tends to happen is some good things can show up and we get excited and we think this might be, oh, this might be the thing for my future. And then we get attached. And sometimes it's just the next step that's leading you down a path that you can't see very far into, but it's what, so you know it's the right thing if it feels good. So take action on the feel good breadcrumbs. Even if there's some nervousness, but there's still something exciting about it, you can have mixed feelings about it. Just trust yourself and take those actions. All right. So I'm going to do a little bit of a recap. Today, our whole energy healing, what we addressed was about our disempowering associations with love, whether it's love for ourselves, love with others, love of life, and the connection between love and nurturing yourself and any weakening associations that you have about self-nurturing. So we addressed all of that to really heal and empower your capacity for more love in your life, self-love, relationally, and how you're able to nurture yourself, understanding the incredible, or beginning to get curious about the incredible power of nurturing yourself to create your best life. All right. So I'm going to stick around. I want to check in with everyone here. So I hope you'll stick around. I'm going to turn off the recording shortly. For those of you who will be leaving, I just want to say thanks for being here. If you would like to learn more about a couple things, I have a few announcements. Private energy healings with me are available. Go to surpassyourlimits.com, find the work with me link, and you can learn all about ways to have private energy healings with me, anything from 1 to packages. And you get to learn more about how quantum leaps really are possible in your life, and energy healing is an accelerator, what that's like in your personal life. So if you're interested, I'd love to connect with you for one-on-one. Also, look for me on Facebook. Just find my profile. I just posted a whole download that came in around much of what came through today, because like I said, it's been coming through this week. If you feel vulnerable or anxious most of the time, it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity. And I'm thinking about possibly doing 3 mini trainings on that. So go check it out if you're interested. Let me know, and we'll see if this is something that I'm meant to flesh out. All right. So thank you for being here. I will see you next time, and be sure to post any questions in the chat. So with that, remember, the future is bright when you shine your light.